Semen retention, way of the warrior, part 2. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be chatting again a little bit about the practice of semen retention, and my first video, way of the warrior, got a bit of traction, more than I expected, so I thought I'd make a part 2 on it. So as we all know, semen retention is a very powerful practice and a very useful tool you're able to use and implement in your life to be able to get where you want to go. When you implement this practice, essentially what you're doing is you're directly sending the universe an extremely powerful signal. You're directly saying to the universe that you're ready for change, you're ready for transformation, and you're ready to evolve in your life. The universe does not take this signal lightly. The universe is extremely aware of the signal you're sending it, and the universe will undoubtedly respond. The universe will respond to your call of semen retention, because that's essentially what you're doing. Sending the universe that direct message, that direct signal, that direct frequency that you're ready for a new path in life, and you're sick of the old and you're ready for the new. Now, if you go and listen to part 1 of Way of the Warrior, you'll see and understand that there are pros and cons, and especially when you first start this practice, how you will have cons come up, you will have things that aren't so beneficial. But I did explain the longer you kind of practice this, the better it gets, and that's kind of the way it works. You're literally charging your energy field. You're storing energy on that spiritual and etheric level, and the universe sees this as something extremely serious. You're essentially telling the universe you're not playing around anymore. You're ready for whatever your destiny truly is. It's like you're standing out amongst the crowd. You're willing to be different. And it's not easy. And this is why it is the true path of the warrior. Because self-discipline isn't easy. It's an extremely hard thing that takes time, dedication, focus, and consistency. All the traits of a warrior. You see, your sexual desires are your most potent desires, and they're the hardest to take control of. You see, if you're lacking in your life from addictions, anywhere from, drinking alcohol, to smoking, to eating junk food, to living poor lifestyle habits, these are all the things you're going to kind of have to fix up first. Because if you try and implement semen retention while having all these other addictions, it's not going to do much for you. You need to sharpen your self-discipline up in all areas. You need your exercise, you need your good food, nutritious whole food. You need to be taking in good information, surrounding yourself with good people, having good sleep, having good sunlight, staying hydrated, meditating, prayer, worship. If you do all these things and get all these things right and then implement SR, your whole life will have a 180-degree turn. It's like you need to fix all these fundamental things up first. If you can't have self-discipline to fix all these fundamental things first, how do you expect to have these long semen retention streaks? You won't be able to. And I wouldn't advise trying to stop everything at once. I would try and stop slowly. Start by cutting a few things out and then slowly progressing. You'll even find, if you do want to change your life on such a dramatic level, if you do implement SR and can go with these long streaks, you'll find it'll be a lot easier to stop all these other addictions in your life. That's the power in it. You can implement SR to stop all these other addictions, But if you find that you are addicted to many things, I wouldn't advise trying to stop everything at once, because this could end up backfiring on you. You know, you got to start slowly and work your way in. This would be the most smart and intelligent way to go about it. You will find though that if you are a regular relapser, it's going to be extremely difficult when you first start. It's going to take a lot of progression. It's just about not giving up and to continue pursuing. That's the way of a warrior. Continue, never give up. And when you find yourself on that path, you will literally turn into a warrior that has confidence, a warrior that has self-belief, has vision, has drive, ambition, life force, potent energy, a demeanor that is bound in strength. You know, you'll literally experience your personality evolving for the better. You'll experience yourself growing on all types of levels. That's naturally just what happens. You literally turn into a modern day warrior. When you learn self-discipline to cut out all the bad habits, and then dive into the habit of retaining your seed, slowly but surely you morph into something beyond yourself. Especially if you're into spirituality, especially if you're into knowing yourself on something other than this physical human realm. Because we exist in many realms, in many dimensions, but most part of humanity is only aware of the physical part of them. They think they're their name, they think they're their job, they think they're their relationships. But no, we are so much more than this, and we are so much greater than this. Brother, semen retention is an initiation into becoming a warrior. It really is. A spiritual warrior, ready for war on that spiritual realm, on that spiritual level. That's what it does. That's what semen retention does. It's like it prepares you for war. It prepares you for something greater than yourself. Puts you on the path you're truly destined for. If you choose to make the change and retain your most potent life force, change will automatically happen all around you because you're choosing to do the internal work. Guys, this is a powerful practice. It really is. And a lot of guys are talking, you know, about all the physical things like magnetism and attraction, you know, female attraction and confidence and all these physical things. But I will be the person to educate you and tell you how this gets you ready for war, how this creates self-belief, self-drive, self-purpose, how this puts you on the path that's truly destined for you, your destiny. This puts you on the path of your destiny. I want to educate you on how this opens up new realms and new ways of thinking and new dimensions. I want to go beyond the physical, and I want to dive deep into the etheric world and show and explain to you how this is so much more than physical, and how this has such a massive impact on your thinking and your brain and the greater part of you. I want to teach you guys what this does to the higher part of you, to your Christ consciousness. I'm done with the physical. I'm done with all these, doing this to get girls and, doing this, for all these, physical benefits. I'm doing this to bring a new earth. I'm doing this to bridge the gap between different dimensions. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for each and every one of my ancestors and each and every one of my descendants to come after me. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this something for so much greater than me. So much greater than me. So much greater than this physical world. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate you guys on how powerful this is beyond measure, beyond the physical realm. This is it, guys. This is the way of the warrior. Semen retention. Way of the warrior.